Okay. Last time, where we left off. I'll do it this time.
Okay.
Last time when we left off, you had just cleared the second floor of a cave system, dungeon-ish. It was a temple of some sorts. It was quite a grueling task getting to the end, or to the place where you are right now. It took a lot of health, a lot of damage from hellhounds or helldogs, one of the two. And in the final chamber, you first lost the character to shadow demons, which you have fought before. She got revived at a cost of someone else in the party. The cost came from Rita. What the specifics of the cost are is largely unknown to the party, apart from her looking weakened and having lost her abilities, which she gained about a month ago. Month-ish, perhaps a little bit more. And the final thing that was gained were 2 earrings. And I'm going to start off with those. The earrings, one of them is on Rita's ear, the other one is on Drake's ear. And initially you two felt each other, you have spoken to each other through the mind. And Drake, you feel a presence that gives off annoyance, as if how to say it? It is more like it just found something and lost it immediately.
Okay. Like a third presence?
Yes, it is a third presence.
Great, so this has got sentience.
What are you going to do?
I think I literally say out loud, great, this thing's got sentience. I don't know. Would I know that magical items have sentience? Or can have sentience?
You have never experienced any of such things, so probably not, really. Sentient items are extremely rare.
Mm-hmm.
So while you do know that items can be magical, sentient items is something you have never heard of nor really put time and effort into learning.
Mm-hmm.
The sentient, the presence, it very quickly touches you and you feel very small, very insignificant. And the presence, it doesn't speak to you, but it leaves an impression. And the impression is as follows, give or take. You have found them, you can keep them for now.
Fair enough. I love how Rat's given a back door in case it becomes too OP or something like that.
It'd be hard to make this item OP.
Yeah, I kind of figured that.
You have no actual clue what the presence was. The only thing is that you feel insignificant. And you get this sensation through the earrings that Rita feels exactly the same thing and has heard exactly the same thing.
Okay.
Yuma.
Yes.
Make a charisma saving roll.
Okay. Luckily, even though I was dead, I'm still proficient in it.
Natural 20. Natural 20.
Something comes up to you and you just... It isn't very difficult to just swat it away. It's like an annoying fly zooming across your head and you're just trying to get rid of it. It is present, but it doesn't come near you, so to say.
Okay. This is a charisma check?
That's charisma check, yes.
Oh yeah, because you're now level 2, so it's less.
Well, 1 less.
2 less, because you lost 1 charisma and now you're not proficient. Or you're not as proficient. Yeah, you're not as proficient.
His proficiency went down by 1.
Yeah.
So 2 plus 2. It was at 6 before. Plus 6 before. Now it's plus 4.
Okay. Go ahead, what do you want to do?
We need to rest. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty beat up. And I say that sarcastically, by the way.
Yuma's feeling fine.
Yeah,
I consider using vicious mockery against you, but I don't.
I do look pretty bad. I will throw that out there.
Yeah, you're not looking healthy. Neither is Tyraneus.
I'm almost bloodied for being bloodied.
I think I'm pretty healthy.
Oh, I think we need.
I can see you are.
But we need to take a long rest.
Oh, I'm full health.
Wait, are you really full health?
Yeah, I think I didn't.
Oh, that's
take any
right,
damage.
because you like ran away and lit the fire
I
stuff, and you were
went like hiding and then attacking and shooting.
okay. So no wonder you're fine.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then Rita's fine because she lost some of her max health. So yeah. Alright, well I think this is as good a room as any to actually take a rest in, given that we have this abnormal light that if anything else shows up we'll be able to use it.
Mm-hmm. So
Do you still have Song of Rest, boy?
Gosh, I don't remember what level that was. I think I do. Yeah.
I want to say you
It's
do.
Level 2. It's level 2, so I still have it.
Alright, so I guess we're just gonna take a rest. A long rest. Since
you
we've
basically
been fighting for so
not
long.
do it in this room?
Why? Well, you don't want to do... This is probably the safest room, though. I mean, I guess we could go back to one of those bedrooms. If that's what you'd rather do. I mean, were those beds in, like, any kind of decent condition, Wrath?
Not really.
Yeah, I mean, it's not gonna be much
Sleeping on the floor,
different.
sleeping on one of the beds, there's not a real difference.
Okay.
The difference becomes just moving there, which none of you are really keen on doing right now.
Sure. Okay.
So, all of you
We'll
just
take
settle
shifts.
in here.
Yeah, and we'll take shifts.
Take your basic guarding shift. You complete the full 8 hours.
Yay.
Yuma, I want after these every every 4 hours, so twice in a row, the presence comes back again. You'll have to roll.
Is it only the presence that he notices?
It's the same presence that returns.
And am I the only person who notices?
It's only you who it touches, apparently.
Okay, can I
or-
roll
No one else is reacting.
something to see
No
whether
one,
or not...
no one else is reacting. The only one who seems to be reacting in any way is you, but you cannot read minds, so you have no clue if anyone else is affected. Just roll the check. At least once or twice, and then you can go say whatever.
Okay. Just this charisma check. Well, can I also roll... Can I also roll... like perception or arcana or something to see what it is?
You could roll Arcana if you want. It seems like a magical thing, or somewhat magical at least. So you managed to block.
Nice.
Is that the second one? Is that the second blocking?
Yeah.
No. That was the
Is the Arcana?
intending for that to be the Arcana check.
Oh, okay.
For the first time in the night.
So, it is definitely a presence that's trying to reach you. It seems to be some type of a... You managed to deflect it so well that you actually picked up a little bit of what type of magic it is, and it seems to be a type of magic that sets up a connection between two people. Probably something telepathic, like.
Okay, so it like needs to be attached to me in order for it to be able to speak to me. Kind of like the earrings.
Yeah,
with...
you either need to let it in or it needs to overpower you to just come in. And
Does
as
it
of
have
now,
to,
you have like not you didn't let it in, nor did it overpower you.
Right.
You have no real idea of what it does if it hits you. So
Okay, well, before he does another roll, I just want to point out that would mean 8 hours would have passed. So can we all roll health?
yeah, you can roll health.
Okay.
You roll the thing as well.
So we get half. Do we get half our hit die rounded up or down, Wrath?
Down.
Darn. Could we have technically used hit die like after an hour or like while we were taking watch? Because that's technically a short rest. So it's like during.
It would you would have taken the entire long rest right now, just in one go.
Right, but I'm saying like, can we get like the short rest effect where we can use hit die?
No.
Oh, that sucks. So we each get 2 hit points on top of whatever we get. So we get 2 free hit die. So I got 22 health back. And I'm gonna spend another hit die.
Yuma gained 2 health back, which he didn't need.
Yep.
And Yuma won the wisdom check still.
Alright, so I used 1 hit die and I'm at full.
You mean charisma? Or wisdom?
Yeah, charisma, sorry.
Oh, so that time you let it in.
Alright, so at the end of this short rest, everyone else can still roll their hit die to gain HP. At the end of this short rest,
long rest,
you are not paying attention, and the annoyance that was once around you just pierces right through your defenses.
Uh-huh.
And you couldn't hear a voice within your head. Finally! You know how long I've been trying to connect to you?
8 hours?
Yeah, I was playing my mind all night.
Make a history check.
History. That's not something I do often. It's an average roll.
And
It's just
it's
less
not
than average.
It rings a bell. It rings a bell quite clearly. It is a voice that you haven't heard of for better part of your life now.
Whoa.
It's the voice of your father.
Sentimental.
You're like, Daddy?
At least I identified it with a 10. I should be able to identify with like a 3.
Do you say anything?
Would it have been difficult?
I'm saying in my mind, it's like, how are you doing this? Where are you? How are you doing this?
What am I? Well, I am your father, as far as I know.
Wow, he's real nonchalant about it.
He's like, how am I
Guess
doing
where I
this?
get it from?
I'm doing this through magic. Which,
Obviously.
Yeah. So I don't really know why you ask these questions. In any case, I figured you might be a little bit worried, I guess.
Yeah, about you. That's why I'm out here.
Yeah, the bracelet thingy, it broke. Like you well know. One of we were attacked again, and a couple of the men were killed. And one of them was the holder of the bracelet. The magic, well, as you know, works in this way. The rest of us are fine, sort of. We are asking each other where we should go. Is it safe where you are now?
I guess so. We've been safe for the last 8 hours.
Perfect. Then we'll come down right away. There aren't a lot of us anymore, but hey. We will try some magic out there. Since the entrance is closed off, we had to destroy it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were kind of getting sick of the constant orc attacks, so... in any case, we'll be right there. Just stay put. And just when the connection stops, you can hear him yell one more thing, like to one of them. Tato, we need to go. Come on, let's go downstairs. Yeah, take everything. That's
it.
Yeah, that's about all you gain. The annoying presence is gone.
Okay, I'll then tell everybody. I'll kind of look around, and then somewhat hesitantly say, "We're about to have visitors. Good ones, I'm pretty darn sure, but about to have some visitors."
Okay, how do you know this, and what type of visitors?
You know how I was kind of swatting at things every few hours or so?
No, I didn't see it. Didn't see it.
Well, I was swatting at something that I guess you guys weren't seeing. Did you at least see the swatting?
Everybody make perception checks to see if one of you noticed it, or more of you noticed it.
I would have
Really? Perception?
Yeah. Wow, apparently... Apparently
Yep,
Toby's
Toby
been
did.
watching you very closely.
How could you miss it?
Yeah, for Toby it's like very obvious. It was very annoying as well. Kept you out of your sleep a little bit. It was very annoying.
I tried.
Oh, everyone
what?
but Dolos saw, apparently.
Yeah, Dolos wasn't really doing anything. The rest of you did kind of some swatting, but thought little of it.
Okay, so anyhow, I say I was swatting at this thing. I guess that was kind of annoying, but it turns out to be some kind of magical conduit, I guess you could say. And the person who controlled it, claimed to be my father.
Claimed?
He sounded like it. His voice was inside my head. It sounded like him. Talked like him.
Right, because we all know that the voices inside our heads are reliable.
Well, this isn't something that happens to me every day.
Are the torches still lit, Wrath?
The torches are still lit, yes.
Okay. Let's keep them that way.
He said he was upstairs and that he'd be coming down very shortly.
On his
Just
own?
happened to be here?
With some others. He didn't say how many.
Okay, so the drow are coming as well. Any reason why they're coming this way?
Unknown. I'm not sure. I don't think it's the drow because they're dead.
Well, we know some of the drow are dead.
Well, at least the ones that we had. Oh yeah, we encountered.
Well, you got that magic item, which is linked to a specific person's life. Literally, only that person might have died. That's all we really know. We don't know if anyone else has died, to be fair, but it's a fair bet that more people have.
Well, let's hope so.
Uh-huh. Well, they're coming here, do we
Yeah,
keep...
they said they're upstairs.
I see. Do we keep going then, or...
We can at least try to... If this is a trap and somebody's channeling my father's attributes in order to try to attack us, we could try to set up something, just in case.
Alright, why don't we just set up in
Like,
this
set
corner
ourselves
down
up.
here?
In this room?
Yeah, why not?
I'm not too keen about this room.
Yeah,
even
well,
though...
this is probably the safest room. Given that A, we've
Okay.
killed everything in it, and B, the lights.
I'll stealth then.
Okay. You can stealth in behind me, I guess. Are you gonna come down here?
I'm stealthy.
Yeah, you kind of just like straight up disappear. You're like a flash of powder. You're like
It's
like the Dragon Age Inquisition, just a big old smoke bomb, and then you just instantly
Oh,
disappear.
if I had minor illusion, I could have made it look like firework or a.
You don't have minor illusion?
No, I got rid of that.
Oh, that's right. Oh, and while we're waiting, do you still know Identify?
Mhm.
No, I should cast Identify on the earring.
Okay, that's not a bad idea. Since I haven't actually done that.
Okay, so while we're waiting for them to show up, he's casting Identify as a ritual. Are you gonna come down here so that when the people come, you don't get like screwed over by saying, "Nope, you were over there"?
Yeah, sure.
So identify, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
Identify.
You sit closely with the rings. Rita and Drake, both of you did not want to take them off.
That's fine.
So
She just has to have
Yuma-
physical contact with it.
Yeah, Yuma is like sitting in the middle of you, where you two are sitting next to him, and she's like fondling your earlobes where the earrings are.
Okay. By the way, why don't we want to take them off?
You don't know. You just feel like you don't want to.
Eh, great. So these things are
And it's-
cursed?
If you want to call it a curse, you can call it a curse.
Curse or
You
a
just
blessing.
don't want to take them off.
Now, do we? So that third can we tell if it's because of that third presence?
No, the third presence is gone.
Oh, okay.
It merely spoke to you that short moment, and then it was gone.
Well, spoke is a
Uh,
strong word.
Yeah, quote unquote spoke. Yuma,
Yo.
the earrings have their own name. These, or sort of their own name. These are the earrings of Ho Busana. I'll just
Oh, Busan. Okay.
I'll just put that
Whatever.
in chat since you
Yeah.
or I'll put that in the this one
Well-
first, and then here in the chat.
Okay. Yeah,
Um,
whatever I'm figuring out, I'm telling to.
You're immediately
Just-
telling? Okay.
Yeah. Well,
These
well, fine. I'll listen to what you have to say first. But I don't think there's anything that should be hidden. But okay, I'll tell you what I won't say then.
Okay, I'll first wait on that and then I'll just speak.
But if you have like a description that I can just read, I can
Yeah,
figure out.
So
that's my description, but it's probably not even complete yet. Mostly because
I
of the
warned you
fact
2
that
weeks
I'm
ago
not-
that we were going to identify the
Yeah.
earring. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I've got some sort of description, but I don't know if there's going to be any more of it for various reasons.
Okay.
Well,
So it's an evolving magical item.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, I don't want to evolve yet, so it learns a move earlier.
B, B, B.
Yeah, I got the reference. Anyway,
yeah, okay. Golf, can you? How much does your character know about the earrings?
I know that they're
Fuck
earrings, and that
know
they
that-
let the minds touch. Otherwise, and that they should help, like reinforce against mental intrusion. That's about it. If these things have some kind of bad trait, I would really like it if you let me know.
Uh-huh. Okay, so here's what I say then. The earrings make it possible for two wearers, you and Rita, to share thoughts and emotions directly with each other, which you already know. You feel each other's emotional state, and you can instantly share information with each other. The closer the two, Wrath, I'm not sure exactly what this means. The closer they are, the more they're connected. Does that mean like
Physical closeness, like
okay.
emotional closeness. And
well, which one? Both?
Wait.
Actually, both.
That's two different things. Yeah. Okay.
It's
Okay.
both. It's closeness, both physical and emotional.
Okay.
Although the earrings themselves build the emotional bond very quickly.
Okay. So that's the one side. The other side is that the farther apart you are, I guess both emotionally and physically, you'll start missing each other, and you'll feel an emptiness inside your mind.
Ah. Well, I think that happened regardless.
And so the longer you are the longer you've been connected together total, the stronger that emptiness effect will be. If you are separated, it'll be stronger and until it becomes unbearable. I don't know, not sure what the consequences are.
That we literally die of loneliness, maybe?
I don't know.
What if one wearer dies?
I'm not sure what unbearable means, right?
Well, unbearable would imply
you could go crazy. I don't know.
A question: Does any one of us know who Hobusana is?
Make religion checks.
Awesome. That's just an intelligence check. Nope. Should I roll for Rita?
You can go ahead, yeah.
Rita might know.
No, I don't.
So who rolled what?
Rita rolled the 21, and then the next highest was Yuma's 11.
So, Yuma, no idea. The rest of you, no effing clue. Rita, don't know how she knows, but she knows a little. She has heard the name. She has no clue apart from this. Hobusana is either a lesser or a demigod.
Okay.
That's about all she knows, since she has no additional knowledge in religion ever. So she has heard of, or perhaps someone in her house where she was spoke of Hobusana as basically a goddess.
Does she tell us this?
Probably, yeah. Or
can we roll another check to see if...
Even if she doesn't tell you, her knowing it immediately makes it that Drake knows it as well.
So she actually she sends that information?
She cannot really hide it. She's like thinking about it, and then suddenly there's
exclamation mark!
Exclamation mark, and you immediately get like, oh, okay.
Yep.
You should share knowledge too.
So I look at Rita and say, so you think Hobusana is a demigod? I say that out loud, by the way.
A demigoddess or a lesser goddess? One of the two.
And then once he says that, once Drake says that, I say, I guess they work. Because the earrings work.
Yeah, they do.
Well, okay, so there is one last thing. It's not super duper big, at least from what I can tell. Once you both put on the earrings, I think you might already feel this, but you don't really want to take them off. I don't think that means you can't, but
yeah,
it's like
I'm inclined not to want to take them off. How about you, Rita?
She with one hand grabs her earring and she fondles with it and then just drops her hand and she says, "Yeah, I feel the same."
Don't worry about it. I'll just sleight of hand it if we need to.
You'll just stealthily sleight of hand it.
Yeah. Gone.
So I look at Rita, and I say, so unfortunately this thing seems to play with emotions. With that in mind, do you really still want to wear it? I personally don't mind.
She looks at the ground and she says, I'm beginning to think that it is too late for that.
Eh.
I do not wish to take them off. Or it off.
Does that mean they can't, or that they just really don't want to?
They really don't want to, and
like Frodo
Drake,
in the Ring, like he could,
yeah,
but he
more
said
like
he
Frodo
really
in
doesn't
the Ring.
want to. Okay.
Okay.
That's a very good combination.
Yeah.
It is with the mental link, you can feel her fear for the connection you two have feels very comfortable. It feels
For now.
it feels nice. So to lose that frightens her
Okay.
because she doesn't know what it will change into.
Okay.
And the same thought crosses your mind as well.
Great, so now we're addicted to each other. We're just each other's feelings, basically.
I would say you were already kind of addicted to her.
I didn't say that out loud.
Oh,
But you
okay.
thought it, so...
I thought it! She heard it!
So now she
heard it!
And
Alright.
she doesn't comment on it.
Does her emotional state change at all? This sucks, by the way. Now we're gonna be stuck with an 8 health character as we're leveling up.
Drake, confused would be a correct term to use for her right now.
Okay. I want to see if I want to see if we can send like mental images, even if it's just something like a snapshot. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send her a mental image of when I carried her when she was unconscious after she initially like cast all the magic. I'm gonna try to like focus my mind and try to send a mental image of that.
Make a charisma check.
Oh boy.
Charisma check.
Everyone knows I'm really good at that.
So charismatic.
Oh!
Oh, well, look at that.
Oh,
You
pretty good.
managed to form some sort of crumbled image with. It isn't clear.
I will say the image is pretty burned into my mind to begin with.
Yeah, but you see, like, it is burning your mind, but to transfer it over, you feel like it doesn't come over well. It's you get the feeling that it might improve if done more often, or if you are longer connected to each other. But as of now, this is a little bit far-fetched.
Okay. I rolled pretty high though.
Yeah.
Does she have any reaction?
Very, very confused. It's like in your image, it's the forest. You in her, she in your arms. You walking away with the pelt of the wolf surrounding you. And in her mind, it is like grays and blacks mumbled together in some sort of shape. It makes no sense whatsoever.
Okay.
Nice try.
And what's even more confusing to her is your emotions that are conveyed correctly, combining with this picture. It's like you see this as a very important part of your life and beautiful thing that happened, and she just sees a collection of black. So it doesn't really help her at all.
So I asked. I think to her. See anything?
The reaction is black?
Ah.
Question mark?
So did I get the sense that if I kept doing this, it would become more clear?
What you got the sense that it is out of your reach for now.
Okay. So
Seems possible.
I'll think.
It'll be possible.
I'll think
not
to.
right now.
I'll think to her. I guess I need to practice that some more.
I guess.
Well, being able to send you a mental snapshot of something seems relatively useful.
Yeah.
Are you having this conversation in your
In our
mind,
heads.
or-
We're going to be talking in our heads quite a bit now.
This is gonna be awkward.
So, the rest of you have been how long does casting this as a ritual take? 11 minutes or so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, after a while, you can hear
Talking.
nah,
Footsteps.
it's more like you can hear a perception roll coming.
Oh.
I hear.
I hear a perception. Wait, what? I heard something. I better have heard something when I'm 18.
I heard something.
I hear nothing.
Let's see the perception king.
I was
It's
gonna
not that
ask
bad,
if I could
actually.
have advantage.
Rita's
because I
still
am actively listening for them.
Rita is. Well, we all know, so I would say no. Rita's still kind of like emotionally compromised right now.
Yuma and Drake, both of you hear like footsteps and murmurs coming from the hallway. They seem very far off right now. Tobinius, you hear the same. Yuma and Drake, both of you also hear a slight rushing of wind
From
coming
the.
from the altar.
I was gonna say, didn't the altar actually turn into a staircase?
Yeah, it was very much cracked.
Oh.
And you can, it was very much cracked. You could see a staircase, like more like a ladder, just going right down, and wind is rushing from it.
Further down.
Okay, can I'll look down. I'll look down it with my lantern.
It's deep.
Okay.
You cannot really see a bottom.
Even with
the lens is
60
shining,
feet.
it's like
Can I?
at least.
Actually, no. It should be 120 feet. I think.
Let me take a look at light real quick.
Any
Do you-
particular order?
Do you still have light? Like, what cantrips did you
Yeah,
get?
I still have light, so I was thinking I could just cast light on like a coin and then drop the
Is-
copper coin down the.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, you can use a copper piece for that? Okay. We can sacrifice a copper, I guess.
Yeah,
Is there
we
anything
are
else
rich.
that we can kind of just get rid of?
Actually, I'm not.
I mean, are there any, like, rubble? Is there any, like, rubble or anything in this room,
Could
Raph?
look for a stone.
I have an
Um,
ogre tooth, but that's
You
worth
have
more than a
parts
piece
of
of
the
copper.
altar that are broken in front of you.
Oh, you can do that.
Okay, can
Okay.
he... Okay, so he casts light on a fist-sized piece of altar, I guess.
Doesn't have to be that big, but okay. The
And
light
you
goes-
drop it.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can see the light falling down, and after a while, the light is gone, and shortly after that, you hear a clackering sound.
Did the light just
Oh,
suddenly
long-
disappear, or did it like, just
it
go...
dimmed. It dimmed, and after you couldn't see the light anymore, shortly while after that, you hear something falling on the
ground.
Yeah.
Okay, so this ladder...
Maybe 100 feet.
Which echoed.
Okay. This ladder, is it made of, like, rotted wood, or is it a stone ladder?
It's not. It's stone.
Okay. Okay, I can live
You
with
could
that.
climb down it.
Stone ladder? Like holes in the wall or something? Or?
Like a
Yeah.
ladder carved out of stone.
Oh, okay. So
It would have taken quite a decent amount of time to make it.
Yeah. So, are we gonna leave before the guests come, or are we gonna go? Or are we gonna wait for them?
I say
Well-
wait.
yeah, let's wait.
Is
But-
there any kind of a...
Yeah. Well, but you have shared that one of them claimed to be your father, so I can
Yeah.
understand that.
kind of a big deal?